Lionsgate, if you're listening to this, I would love to see Denzel Washington and Keanu Reeves team up in a John Wick movie, because that would be awesome. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a sequel we didn't ask for, but I guess I'm fine with it. I don't know. That movie is The Equalizer 2. Directed once again by Antoine Fuqua and starring once again Denzel Washington as Robert McCall. In this sequel, Denzel is back as Robert McCall. He moves to a new small town in Massachusetts, working as a Lyft driver in the daytime and as a person who's willing to help people in the nighttime. After a friend of his is brutally murdered, Robert McCall comes out of hiding and he's gonna kill every single person responsible for his friend's death. I remember watching the first Equalizer film and really enjoying the concept of it. Antoine Fuqua's direction was great. That movie was just so intense, violent, and fucked up. That was a fucked up movie, but the action was badass and Denzel was fantastic. Going into the film, I wasn't really excited for it, but walking out, I enjoyed it. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't anything like the first film. I would say I was mainly disappointed with just the concept and the plot, and it just feels dull and bleh compared to what the first movie was. I really didn't find anything that original about this film. I think we can all agree the best part about this movie is Denzel Washington back as Robert McCall. Denzel made the first film watchable, and he makes this film watchable too. His character's extremely badass. He goes through extreme lengths of killing people once again. Killing people in cold blood and having a blank stare on his face. It's just badass. Denzel just brings that intensity and gritty feel like he did in the first one and this one. How the tone was set up in the first scene in the movie. It's on a train and Denzel kicks everybody's ass. And the tone is pretty much set. There's not a lot of action in this film, but the action is just, like, oh my god. The way the deaths happen and like that. It's just gritty, and I really enjoyed how more creative the deaths were than in the first one. It's gritty, raw, there's nothing pretty about it. And my last positive is Antoine Fuqua's direction. It's really solid, and I think he's one of the most underrated directors in Hollywood. We know he directed Training Day, Southpaw, and the Magnificent Seven remake, and he knows how to direct action sequences very well. But I must say, this is one of Fuqua's weakest films. This is not a great movie at all. It has a lot of flaws. The pacing is so goddamn slow in this one. I nearly fell asleep halfway into this movie, and that's no lie. There's a lot of things in this film that is so dragged on, and that falls with the runtime. The first one was too long, 2 hours and 12 minutes. This one's 2 hours and 9 minutes. It doesn't need to be over 2 hours long. It could have been cut to an hour and 50 or an hour and 45 minutes. And that is because of the story to this film. I didn't find it original at all. It's basically the plot to the first film. Except in the first one, Denzel is getting revenge on these Russian dudes because they beat up Chloe Grace Moretz's character. And in this one of his friends dies, so he's getting revenge on the people responsible. So, the plot's been done before, it's not original at all, and that's what kind of let me down and why I was bored with this one. Fun fact, if you guys didn't know, this is Antoine Fuqua's first directed sequel, and this is Denzel's first sequel he's ever done in his career, where I felt this was just unnecessary, a very unnecessary sequel that didn't need to be made. But I would say if you like the first Equalizer movie, then check this one out. I think you'll enjoy the action a lot more, Denzel's performance, but just know going in, it's just very dull and just boring at times. But I would say it's not a terrible movie, just a fun, okay movie. On my rating scale, I'm going to give The Equalizer 2 a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright guys, that was my review for The Equalizer 2. Have you guys seen it yet? What did you think of it? Did you love it? Think it was okay? Or did you absolutely hate it? Also, let me know down below which one's your favorite, the first one or the second one. And also, what's your favorite Antoine Fuqua movie and your favorite Denzel movie? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!